Hi Virgo, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and today is your life and love energy for the month of January 2020. I really want to say going into February as well, but I can't talk about that just yet because I think that there's going to be a shift based on what I'm looking at, okay? So even though January is kind of weird for you, going into February, you'll feel a lot better. You'll just be looking at things from a different perspective, if I can give you that much of a peek, okay? So, this is for Virgo's Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to my page if you guys are new. Do me a favor, guys. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. There's a bell at the bottom of this video, right there at the bottom. Can you hit that bell? That way, anytime that I go live or upload a video, you guys will be the first to know what's going on, okay? So Virgo, let's get into this. So the first thing I noticed is that every single one of these cards, you are like this. You know, your head is down. And the last card, you're smiling. Okay? So there's definitely a shift here. Now, the reason why you are facing downward is because I feel like going into the month of January, a lot of you are going to be feeling, feeling like nothing ever goes right, feeling really disappointed, feeling like no matter what you do, it just can't seem really like you can just kind of get it together, One thing I would tell you, Virgo, is that you can't be everywhere at the same time for everybody. And you are one of the most nurturing signs that I know, because you guys, and not just nurturing, but very loyal. Like, you guys will bend over backwards to make people happy, And I think that is the biggest flaw that you have had for a while, because you're always, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse at the same time, Like, you want to be there because you enjoy when people is needy and they need you, but you enjoy having a sense of purpose. You enjoy the sense of belong somewhere or doing something. You enjoy doing things of value and really, really giving to people what you've never really had. And for a great hand of you, you take pride in being there for people, And if it ever gets to a point where you feel like people don't need you, or people are doing better than you, or people maybe are perhaps prospering more than you, maybe you feel like everybody's getting but you, And that can, for some people, might say, well, that's selfish. You should be happy for other people. I don't think that is that you're not happy for other people. I think that there's just something that clicked inside of you that caused you to think about your own life, to question your own failures, to think a lot about, what you have achieved. And this month, the very beginning, especially the first 2 weeks of January, there's a lot of questions here. There's a lot of disconnect. There's a lot of disappointments. And this could even be with family. This could be something more personal, like involving your health. This can have something to do, and I think for the most of you, I think it is something that's definitely going on with your health, and you just haven't really told anyone. For a lot of you, you have told people, but Virgo, your reading always do this to me. It's so I don't know, it's because I'm your sister sign, so it's your energy hits me harder for some reason. But I just feel like you're trying to figure things out as you go along. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out where you fit in at, who you get along with, who don't you get along with, You're trying to figure out, okay, maybe I messed up, I made a mistake, but I want to make it right. But how do I make it right? And I think this time around, you're getting a lot of eyes or like people are looking at you a certain way, and I think that you're upset about that. For some of you, I think it's other things, like your finances, okay? Maybe you're disappointed in your finances. Maybe you wish that things could be better financially. For a lot of you, this is your home environment. Again, your overall well-being, your home, your personal life, your health, you know? So for each and every one of you, this energy is definitely going to hit you differently, okay? But I want you to understand, Virgo, is that you cannot be everywhere at the same time for everyone. If a person or a set of or an environment of people don't appreciate you, a lot of times it's because either we're not giving out that same energy that is being given to us. A lot of times we think we're doing the right thing and we're not. A lot of times, the universe is trying to force us to change and we're refusing to change. So it's not that you're just going through the same things over and over and that God doesn't love you and, you have no support. I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like, there's no real connection between you and Source lately. And not because you don't love God, but because I just feel like there's a need to belong here. There's a need to understand. There's a need to kind of adapt. And I feel like a lot of you are struggling to adapt to all the changes that are happening. There are a lot of changes happening all around you. On a financial tip, in your relationships and your partnerships with people, a lot of you have met a lot of people in the past 6 months. You have come across some really great, amazing folks. And a lot of you were too critical to even really see their good side. Some of you refuse to even embrace something new. Some of you, if this is a love situation, some of you are refusing to even give this person your phone number. You won't even look at their way. You just won't. And Spirit is like, well, I'm trying to provide you with all of these amazing things, but because it's not what you want, it becomes an issue. And I feel like this is tough love for you, Virgo, because this is saying that you don't always have to have things go your way, exactly your way. You don't always have to have things that you want when you want it. And just because you don't get it when you want it, how you want it, doesn't mean that it's not meant to be. It just means that maybe there's another way to go about getting the things that you want. Maybe I have something better for you. So while you're trying to settle for pennies, here I am trying to give you hundreds. Look at the pros and cons of a situation. Okay, this does not necessarily, and I mean metaphorically, okay, guys? I'm not talking about just your finances. I'm talking about weigh out your options. Weigh it out. What is really going to bring me that sense of peace and that sense of calm? I think that you guys have been going through that for really, for the past 6 months. You guys have been dealing with this roller coaster ride with the universe, and going into that third week of January, something clicks, and I think that's what I'm seeing here. Something clicks. You're like, you know what? It's not meant for me to fit in everywhere I go. It's not meant for me to have every little thing I want, because everything I want is not always good for me. Okay, it's not meant always for me to socialize with people who are no good for me. It's not meant for me to hurt those that I love. Let me try to find a better approach. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should say sorry. There is just a lot of something clicks in the third week of January, especially that second week of January, around that full moon in Cancer. We will have a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer January 10th. And that energy is going to stick around for a few days, that whole weekend. Okay, going into that Monday or that Tuesday, that energy is going to be sticking with us. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with high intense emotions, thinking a lot about the past. How can we break free from old habits or old people, old situations? How can we assure, that we won't go through the same things over and over and over again? What need to change? And again, something clicks. And you suddenly realize, okay, I'm okay being me. I'm okay not being able to fit in every single circle. I'm okay that I'm a loner sometimes. I'm okay, being to travel alone sometimes. I'm okay being in this one bedroom apartment. Like, I'm okay with my little 2-door vehicle. I think for you, it's just, that need to belong and that sense of greatness and that power of greatness that you used to have. You don't understand that it can and it will evolve to a higher level, but there is some conscious things that you have to really, really sit back on and reflect on. And that's what I do in love about that Cancer lunar eclipse full moon, is that a lot of birds just flew on my, wow. And I saw it through the side. I was like, wow. Okay, I thought it was a person, but it's birds. Okay, sorry. It caught my attention. So, I think that for you, this is okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay, not having to work for a few weeks. I'm okay, taking a step back or taking a cut back in my finances. Like, I'm okay knowing that you won't be home for a while. I'm okay knowing that I won't see you for a while. I'm okay with this part-time job for right now. It's not what I asked for, but it's something, So for you, Virgo, it's definitely about being grateful, being humble, knowing when and where to step out on that, knowing who to approach, who to talk to. There's a lot of interactions going on in your community, but like I said, a lot of you held your head down. You're not really paying attention to your resources and people that are there for you, people that want to be there for you, people that are guiding you. You're so used to always being the one that rescue other people that when it comes to people trying to rescue you, you look at them like they got 4 heads. You're like, what? I'm good. Because you're so used to doing it for everybody else. And that is what the Cancer full moon is here to teach us, is that, we can be the nurturer, but we have to first learn to nurture ourselves, okay? Now, going into, like I said, towards the end of January, I believe that's what happened. I feel like you get that breakthrough. Something finally happens where you realize, you know what? It's fine. I may not be able to do this right now, but it's okay. I'll reapply for that position later on. It's all right. We can separate from right now and see where things go. If it's meant to be, we can get back together. Like, you guys are learning to be okay with what's not okay. That not everybody is equal and created the same, and not everybody is the same. We all have different minds. We're all unique in our own little way. And it doesn't make us any less perfect or that we're not phenomenal people. It doesn't mean that. And I think, again, you're learning to accept that. So this is a beautiful thing because this means growth. It means that you're ready for whatever the universe is giving you next, okay? So I'm going to look at your energy deck, guys, so we can have a lot more clarity on this. I hope it's not as deep as this for me because it really took a lot of me to try to understand what Spirit was showing me. And once I actually moved the cards around, I saw a story here. There's a shift. And that's why, look, I'm not lying. Every single card, you're looking down. Every last one. You're looking down. For a lot of you, this has a lot to do with family, too, or close relationships. Even this one, you're looking down, but you're not looking down at disappointment. You're looking down and you're smiling like, oh, thank you so much. I've been waiting for this for so long. Thank you for your blessings, for your mercy. Thank you for forgiveness. Thank you for your compassion towards me. Like, I just feel like this sense of gratefulness, being grateful, being thankful, and being content, whatever the universe is giving you. I just feel like this sense of, instead of being disappointed, you're learning to sit back and go, oh, so that's why this didn't work out for me. Okay. So this message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Guys, I already am Venus in Virgo. I already kind of pre-shuffled the deck, so I'm not going to be too long doing this. I just want to give it some extra love, okay? So let's see your overall life and love energy, Virgo. I really am, I don't know. Yep, so for a lot of you, there's definitely love involved in some type of intimacy. Yes, so for a lot of you, wow, this is definitely And I hate to say this, but I feel like a separation that was once really causing a lot of hurt and a lot of pain is now beginning to turn around. Like, you're going to be slowly but surely hearing a lot of positive news. For a lot of you, there has been separation in your finances, separation in between you and your children. If there has been any separation going on between you and family members, you will learn a better approach. You will begin to say, you know what? We need to speak. We need to talk. There's been a lot going on. I apologize. I want things to get better for you. I love that you're doing so well. And instead of celebrating you, I kind of took my frustrations out on you and I apologize, Well, this could be someone doing this for you, Virgo, because I do see your second chakra here. Your sacral chakra. And of course, that is all about intimacy. Pay attention also to your kidney area. If you've been having issues in your kidneys or your lower part of your body, pay attention to that, okay? There's also a love connection here that is not doing so well. I don't know. I think you guys need to reach out to someone, okay? There's definitely someone here who maybe at one point wanted to open up to you. Maybe they wanted to work things out with you and it didn't happen quite well that way. Or maybe there's been a lot of disconnect in a home between you two. And now you guys are fighting harder than ever to try to make this marriage work. But I do see contract being released. So somebody is definitely going through a period of divorce or separation or possibly even moving, okay? And maybe that's why you're going to end up feeling better, because maybe you're separating yourself from what you think you want to knowing what your values are, to knowing what your boundaries are, to knowing what you really, really, really want. And I think for a lot of you, this is a love situation. For a lot of you, this is love. For a lot of you, this is just... And when I say love, guys, I don't mean just romantic. Let me make that clear. Okay, this can be family, close relationships, friendships, partnerships, anything that you have a divine love for, okay? You could be totally releasing yourself from, okay? Or possibly in search for something better, okay? Wow, what? Shut the front door, okay? Guys, listen. I'm telling you, this came out in reverse like this. So you're definitely walking away from what you thought you wanted, walking into what you know you want. Wow. Definitely. You may be reconsidering, like, you know what? Instead of us going through with this divorce, maybe we should make it work. Maybe we should talk it out. Okay? But somebody is definitely making a shift on the intimate part, okay? On a very intimate level, a lot of you guys are really, really contemplating your situation. You're really saying, okay, I've been in this relationship for all these years. What has it done for me? Okay? It's not that I don't love you, but I love me more. I want bigger. I want better. And you're not really doing too much. Okay? Not only that, apparently I'm not doing too much either, because here I am now finding out what my true values are and what really matters to me. And I've wasted all these years on you. So apparently I'm not doing that much either. And again, there's a lot of truth that's going to come up to the surface. January 24th, we do have a new moon, okay, in Aquarius. And that is going to be exciting because, again, a lot of you could be stepping out, doing something unpredictable, something that was totally unexpected, okay? And you are going to probably actually surprise yourself, okay? Because you're going to do something nobody thought you were going to do. Your reading reminds me a lot of Leo reading. It really does. It's interesting, okay? But I see why you're smiling. I see why you're smiling here. That new romance is on the horizon, my love. So even if you are married, this can be reconciliation. This can be making your union stronger. If you guys are separated and haven't seen each other for a while, yes, again, reconciliation is possible, okay? For a lot of you that are single, get ready. You're definitely about to mingle and have a great time doing such a thing, okay? So, Virgo, please think about a lot of what I said about accepting people's flaws. We all have things we need to work on. None of us is perfect, And I think that the more you look into that, it's going to make things so much better for you. You're going to feel a lot more content with life in itself because you're seeing things from a different point of view. And like I said, going into February, we know Mercury retrograde is going to hit us sooner or later, and that's your ruling planet. And as in the month of January, your ruling planet is in Capricorn. So I'm excited because this is going to help you communicate exactly how you feel. You're not shy. You're not stuttering. You're not hiding anything. You're going to just lay it on the table like, look, it is what it is. Do you want me or not? Okay? So, Virgo, I love you. Please like and share this message around the world. Okay? And let me know what you guys are thinking about this video. You know, I feel like it really hit home for me a lot for some reason. Like, and I don't really have a lot of Virgo energy in my birth chart. I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 planets in Virgo. But I don't really have a lot of Virgo energy. So for it to hit me so strong, it really, really did. Okay? Let me know what you guys think about this. And I love you. And I'll see you next month. Until then, Virgo, be good. Okay? Speak your truth this season. Don't worry about being vulnerable. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about being vulnerable. We all have those moments. The important part is that you get to speak your truth this season, okay? I love you, Virgo. I love you so much. You have a great week wherever you're on this beautiful universe. No matter where you are watching this, no matter what day you're watching this, it was meant for you to hear this at that moment, okay? Bye.